Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to our LinkedIn Lives. Tonight we are going to be understanding the vitally important question, why emotional intelligence is the key to your success. And helping us navigate that important question is Nada Nasserdeen. Hello, Nada.
Hi, thank you everyone. Thank you, Edwina. It's such an honor to be here and I'm so thrilled to talk about EQ today.
Brilliant. Well, a few words of introduction. So I'm Edwina Dunn. I'm the founder of The Female Lead, which is a charity showcasing amazing, diverse women who are shaping the world today. So I have two quotes that I love of yours, which I'm going to say, and then we're going to talk. So I love this one. We all have blind spots. We don't know what we don't know. Oh, it's my favorite one. I used to use it in my business all the time with data. You don't know what you don't know. It's very powerful. And the second one, the greatest tragedy is wasted human potential. Don't let that be your story.
Yeah.
Beautifully said. I get to ask the first few questions and then I'm going to open it up to our very big audience, a very engaged audience. And so do please send in those questions. So we've all been told to value IQ. We're taught that in schools and universities.
Yeah.
Where does EQ or EI fit in, Nada?
That's such a great question. And as an educator for many, many years, one of the first careers I've stepped into after singing, which you see, that's always been a question for me. And it's always something that I've really tried to infuse as an educator is the EQ or the EI. So just so you know, if you're listening, EQ and EI are the same thing. So EQ means emotional quotient, EI is emotional intelligence. They both have the same meaning. But it needs to fit in. And I'm a big advocate for having all education curriculum around the world start infusing emotional intelligence as a core curriculum. Because, we always say, and even today, and Edwina, I love that you're about research and data because that's so important, right? The research and the data is showing that the IQ, which is our technical skill, it might get our foot in the door. It might get us the interview. It's going to look good on our resume, but it's the emotional intelligence that's going to help you create sustainable success. And I think that's what everyone is looking for is sustainability. It's the ability to continuously build and be the best version of yourself. And it's the emotional intelligence that's going to help us do that.
You know what I love is you say, as in part of your book, life's too short to blame other people and be miserable. Rise up and live a happy life. It's such a rallying cry and it's so big.
Yeah.
Did you write the whole book and then come up with that, or was that the beginning?
It's a good question. It kind of just happened, right? The first two chapters are more personal and story, and I know you've read it, Edwina. But then as I was writing the book, it just started to flow. But that is a mantra for me. Life is too short to blame other people. We are in control of our circumstance, okay? We might not be in control of life that happens to us, right? And I want to make this really clear is every single human being is hit by life, positive and negative. Life is the one thing that doesn't discriminate. Okay, you can be the best human being. You can walk a straight path and be so kind, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to have death. That doesn't mean you're not going to have heartbreak. That doesn't mean that you're not going to lose your job. That doesn't mean that you're not possibly going to lose all your money or be furloughed because you were hit by COVID-19, right? So life is inevitable. It happens to us all. So we have the power to say, okay, this just happened to me. Now what? How do I rise above that? And there's too many people, and that's why I say that the greatest tragedy is wasted human potential. There's too many people that are saying, well, I just lost my job, so I can't A, B, C, and D. Or when I was a kid, this happened to me, and that's why I can't hold a relationship. Stop giving away all your power. Recognize that use your pain as fuel for growth. That's the best way I can say it, is recognize that we have this pain and then say, all right, this is what happened to me. Acknowledge it. Don't ignore it. Acknowledge it. These are the struggles that I've gone through. Now, how can I take this and be a better version of myself with that?